Or maybe they couldn't. Hello.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the Nice Niche Snobs. Right now it's just me and Saga over here. Sean is on his way. Austin will not be joining us today. He's currently busy playing pickleball or something.
He's busy climbing the corporate ladder.
Yes, he's busy climbing the corporate ladder, trying to shake it down, allowing everybody to wear whatever fragrances they want in the office. That's probably his main goal. In his
Be the
his
change you
corporate-
want to see.
He's definitely trying to change it. He's thinking he's going around. We got Joel in the chat as always, wearing
Hi,
Aqua
Joel.
di Gio Parfumo, the OG. You know, it's kind of funny. I've never gotten to smell this one. Surprisingly. And then we got Brian in the chat. How you doing, Brian?
Hello, Brian.
Brian's wearing Lodisi, just he's wearing Lodisi Issey Miyake. A classic for the day. And then Moresque, what is this one? Ormaluna?
Oraluna?
Oraluna?
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one either. Tell us about that one, Brian. We might have to, actually, wait. You know what? Let's just bring it up. Do what we
might as
usually
well
do.
look it up.
Yeah. Whenever we find something we don't know, we definitely like to look it up. Here it is. Oh, it's in those bottles. And let's add it to the stage. Here we go.
Ooh, pretty bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty.
Let's see, we got who's the perfumer? Andrea Castori. Looks pretty nice. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe way too much incense for my taste.
Very incensey. That sounds nice for the evening.
Yeah. If this was a little bit further down, I'd be cool with it. Let's see. Open Lick in the house.
Hello.
Open Lick, how are you? Open Lick shared
to
his
see
scent of the day.
Musk Invisible.
Musk Invisible.
Nila Vermier Treillis. Treillis? I've never heard of that. What is that?
Let's see. Let's see if I can find this. Here it is. Here's the first one. Julia has a gun. Right? So
Musk Invisible.
Definitely powdery. This might be right up Sean's alley. Does like his powdery fragrances.
I haven't tried this one from Juliet Has a Gun.
Complicated note breakdown right here. Jasmine, cotton flower, and white musk. Then
sounds nice.
Let's see, what's the other one?
Nila Vermier. Oh, Openleak says, Neela is a beautiful person, born in India, moved to Paris, and makes fragrances with Bertrand Duchefort. Sorry for that pronunciation. With mostly naturals. Oh, neat.
Now remember, mostly naturals doesn't mean it's safe. In fact, mostly naturals means it's not safe.
Very, very hot topic, isn't it?
Yes. Yep, Bertrand Duchefort. There he is. Well, this looks pretty good too.
Spicy.
See, this is a little more like where I like my incense, kind of like a little bit, kind of back a little bit, not right off the top. So we got
And I
Mitch
like
in the
how.
house.
Hello.
What's up, Mitch?
Good to see you.
What you wearing? What's your fragrance of the day? Or the evening now? So today we're going to be kind of almost closing up the sample box. Yeah, I know It's been
Almost
quite
a
a
year.
long time, right? Yeah, almost a year of us doing this, and we're actually looking to kind of give the sample box to someone that's going to be watching. So not today, but we just want to put this out and like, hey, you might have a chance if you're
Let's
watching
build up
this.
some hype.
Yeah, build up some hype. If you're watching this as a pre-recorded or like the video of
Replay.
it, or the clip of it, then you can have a chance to win if you join us on that time that we go to trade it off or go to send it off, give it away. We'll probably do it next month at some time because we've got probably things will be popping up. We're probably going to do that stream about the $500 build your collection type stream.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that should be a fun one. Everybody bring your builded $500 set that you're looking to try to build your collection with. And try not to just have Udzarian because then you won't have fun. You'll just have Udzarian.
That'll be it.
That and a couple of clones, and that's all you'll have.
We'll make a more formal announcement once everything is official, when we have like a giveaway date. You know, if there's any type of criteria, obviously it will be limited to the United States just for shipping reasons because it's a big box, it's hefty. But yeah, this was originally supposed to be a 12-week project, a 12-week collaboration, and we made a few friends along the way. Yep. So I'm very, very thankful for you, Neal, that you selected us to participate.
Yeah, like when I first talked to Austin about doing it, I'll be honest, partially I wanted to get it just out of my house. I had all these samples. Oh my God, I have all these samples. I need to get them out of the house. Let me give them to Austin. And it kind of just started a little snowball effect. And we were just like, okay, you know what? This could be fun. And when you guys came into the picture, we were like, you know what? Let's send it to them too. And it was a grand adventure for
much agreed.
For us to be able to like connect and make friendships and just off of fragrance. That's kind of like what we're here for, right? Let's see.
Exactly. A video in the pipeline with a full connection for 150 to 500. Oh, 150. So $500 will be fun to cook up stuff with. Nice.
Yeah, Mitch, you should do the same. That'd be pretty fun if you did something similar, you know, and then we could all just come in here and hang out and talk about everybody's collection and stuff like that. That would be pretty interesting idea too. If like we did something where we pulled up and watched their stream or watched their video content and like went over like, oh, this is some of their picks and kind of just go over those picks too.
Oh, like reacting to a video live?
Almost like that, yeah.
That could be cool.
It would be interesting to do something like that, like a reaction type of content. Let's see. Talk about it because each person is going to have a different answer. You know, each person might not be like I'm keen on it or not keen on it. So we'll have to make sure it's okay with everybody first before we start making decisions like that.
Should we tell the audience about our surprise guest today before we do Scent of the Days?
Yes, we'll do that. We have a surprise guest, somebody who's a part of the Discord community I was in before the Nice Niche Snobs. That was basically the manifestation of what the swap box / sample box became. He goes by the name of Joe Average. And we're going to bring him on now, and you guys can meet Joe Average. His real name is Ren, but we call him Joe. Here he is.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing today?
Hello.
Saga.
Welcome back.
Neal, how you guys doing?
We're doing good. Welcome back.
Cool. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys having me on here. This is really, really cool. Go through the sample, talk about the sample box you're talking about. And you guys are doing a giveaway? Man.
Yeah. Big time giveaway. Make sure not to give out your credit card information or anything like that. We're not. There's no shipping information. No credit card information is going to be needed for your shipping.
No Russian
Yes,
czar
don't-
who's an uncle or friend, roommate, college roommate.
Nope, nothing of that. So Joe, aka Ren, why don't you kind of go over yourself, like introduce yourself a little bit to the folks here that
Yes.
may not know you.
Oh, cool deal. Well, I appreciate that. Hey guys, Joe A here with another one for you. And that is how I open up most things with Joe Average. I am just your average guy trying to be anything but. And I have, a few, bottles of fragrances. I thoroughly enjoy reviewing them. I have my own channel and I am doing Scents of the Days. And been doing this for 3 years now, a combination of written as well as videos. And, hooked up with Neal when we were in the Discord server and we started talking about that stuff. And he goes, dude, you need to do more. You need to get your face out there. And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, yeah, absolutely. You got something here. So here I am.
Oh, Joel, just so you know, in the upper corner up here,
Oh yeah.
this QR code, this leads to a link to our channels. This is actually Ren's, AKA's Joe A's channel right now. I've linked it up there. So, but if you watch up there periodically, this will change. Like I'll show you right now. This is Saga's. So if you're ever interested in learning more about each of our channels, all you have to do is just basically bring out your phone, pull up your camera, and then it will bring up a link from the QR code and will bring you right to the channel, the individual person's channel. So
Excellent plug, Neal.
yes, thank you. Technology. We're using it to our advantage until it takes over.
Bringing people together.
That's right. We're subservient to our AI overlord. Not yet. All
Shall we
right.
go into Scent of the Days?
Yeah. What was your scent of the day, Ren?
So I had the wheel spun it for me and it came up with Drakkar Blue. Nice aromatic freshie right here. It's a nice modern take on the original Drakkar and of course Drakkar Noir. And it's got a nice spearmint up top, a nice minty freshness up top. And it carried me, I'd say about 6-7 hours, which is solid, non-offensive, great for the office. I really do like this one and definitely one of those, grab and goes kind of thing.
That just came out recently too.
Yes, the newest flanker of the Drakkar line. It seemed like Drakkar did Drakkar and then Drakkar Noir and then was quiet. And then all of a sudden, past couple of years, boom, you got Intense, you've got Blue, you've got a couple others actually coming in the wings in the future. So they're jumping on the flanker bandwagon. There we go.
Yeah.
Guy Laroche.
Who was do they have the perfumer? Nope, they don't. Did you know who the perfumer is?
No, I need to research that. That's a great research project.
So very spearminty apple, and you get the sage and lavender, a little bit of violet leaf. I mean, sounds nice, and it's cheap, relatively cheap, right?
Yeah, one of those no-brainers. Grab and go.
Yep. Blue scents tend to be kind of like on the more affordable side, unless you're getting like super nichey. But that's kind of one of the things about blue fragrances. I don't personally like to spend a whole lot of money on blue fragrances because it's the DNA of a blue fragrance is kind of relatively inexpensive to get. So I kind of lean more towards the ones that are more affordable. I mean, I think Joel agrees. Still in this collection.
Very nostalgic, and I would hazard to say a cultural icon, one of those like that pivotal fragrances that you could rank up there with some of the more classic ones that is more universally known. You can go almost anywhere and say Sauvage. You can go almost anywhere and say Aventus. You can almost go anywhere and say Drakkar, and people will recognize you.
That's for sure. What about you, Saga? What you have on?
Let's see. Today I decided to go with something a little fancy. I wore Tonka Latte from Dusita. Lovely tonka bean, like honey and milk fragrance. I don't find it to be as lactonic as Bianco Latte. It's a bit more fluffy with the texture, not as dense. So to me, this is a bit more wearable for every day, and I love it.
Let me tell you, Bianco Latte is like a monstrosity. It is so powerful
that one is something.
Even I have to be like, one time I sprayed, I think 2 sprays of that. And I had to go outside. I was inside that the whole day. I was like, I just got to go outside and go take a walk because I need a break from this. I need to let other people smell this in my freaking wake.
Yep, that one's a beast. This one, it's my first full bottle from Dusita. There's a few other ones that I'd like to get eventually. But this was a gift from my husband, I think for my birthday this year or Christmas.
I don't think I've ever seen her before, this perfumer.
Oh, Pisara, yeah. She's the perfumer, the owner of the company, and she does watercolor paintings on the fronts of the boxes too.
Oh. Well, maybe is there any picture? Oh, yeah, there's a picture here.
Yeah, I just love her art.
Well, that's pretty cool.
I hear something. Hark, in the distance. It's a man.
A tall man coming into the house?
Maybe.
Let's see. Yep. What, has she done anything else? 12 and that. So she's
I think
only
pretty much
done,
everything should be.
Yeah, she's only done that. Oh, okay.
12, I think.
Hey, not bad. Welcome. Wait, we gotta wait for him to get his earpiece on so he can hear us. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Saga.
What's up? How's it going,
We're
everybody?
joined by Mr. Saga. And Mr. Saga, you can see we do have a guest here today, right now.
Yes, I was watching.
Oh, you were watching?
Ren?
Yes, sir.
Ren?
Yep.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. That was great. And I appreciate you guys having me on. This is great. Talk a little bit about fragrances.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was your scent of the day, Sean?
I wore Master's signature from Emirates Pride.
Wow.
Which it's becoming a problem. It's one of those ones that you're like, I need to wear something else today, and you go like, but or I could wear this again.
So they have Masters and Master's signature?
Yes. They fulfill very similar functions. They do not smell the same, but they're both kind of, I would say that this particular fragrance is, if you're looking for, I don't want to say it smells like a designer, because I don't think it smells like a designer, even though if you look at the three perfumers, that might come off as a shock.
Who are these guys?
I don't know.
But this is before. Like, this walks the line of like gourmand. There's a freshness to it just throughout the entire life of the fragrance. I love it because the cardamom is just really delightful. I like a good sweet kind of cardamom fragrance, and then the woody kind of fluffiness. There's a, I don't want to say static, but it's that. It's not fluffy, it's staticky. There is a little bit of a sharpness at times, evolves and then stays very present. Like it's 6:21 right now. I sprayed it on at 7 a.m. It's not on my hands.
Oh, I was like, I don't smell
it's on
it
my
on your
neck.
arm.
Yeah, I don't have it because we're
Yeah, I smell it.
yeah. So it's really delightful. It's just kind of the brand itself is sort of difficult at times, it seems, to find in the United States.
Well, they're kind of relatively new.
They are. And yeah, this one's great. And then I also have a Midnight Bloom. So you're getting a decan of this and Midnight Bloom too. So
sounds good to
whenever I need to get more, I think, syringes or whatever to because I'm having to sit there and like wash them instead of
anyway. Yeah. Use
alcohol,
right, Ren? Alcohol, like a high concentration of alcohol will
that
actually help kill off the scent.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah,
99%. You ever find 99%? I use 99% to cut. Oh my gosh, it's my new favorite cleaner. If I need to take off something sticky, it just melts it away. If I need to clean a glass, decant glass for any reason, I just 99% alcohol. It's great. I love it.
Nice.
That's cool. I use 99% alcohol for makeup too, like reconstructing makeup when it crumbles apart.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, alcohol. You know, who knew?
Hello to everyone in the chat as well. Good to see you. Brian, your decants are mostly done. But I have to decant you some of this and the other one because you had even mentioned this is one of the ones from the It Just Smells Good videos that I've been making. But not a lot of a story here other than it's like, hey, let's get like 3 of the most decorated perfumers in the industry to make a fragrance and see what happens. It's good. Weird that it's a good fragrance.
They're mass appealing, really good fragrances.
Yes. So
who to funk it?
But yeah.
So for my scent of the day, I wore Manhattan by Roja. I was kind of just sitting around the house, and I just thought, you know what? I knew I was gonna be sitting around the house, so I planned. I always plan out my kind of fragrant week ahead of time, so that way it's less thought involved when picking it out. I just like, okay, this is what I'm wearing today. Pick it up. That's why if you look back there, that's always going to be my lineup. So you can tell what the rest of my lineup is going to be just by looking at the week right there. So I guess if anybody's ever was curious about that. So this is kind of like a niche version of Tobacco Vanille, right? That's the way I kind of look at this fragrance. It's a more in-depth, more nuanced fragrance, but it does travel the same kind of line that Tobacco Vanille travels. You got like lots of vanilla and tobacco, but at least for me, I can smell both of them in this, as opposed to with Tobacco Vanille, where I only smell the vanilla.
See, I'm the opposite of Tobacco Vanille, where I only smell tobacco.
Really?
Yes. Unironically, like spicy tobacco, where I was like, I'd like a little bit more creaminess, some vanillic tone to it. So it's interesting.
Yeah, pretty much like when I first smelled, I was like, oh, it smells nice, but this just smells like vanilla extract, and I don't feel like wanting to smell like vanilla extract that much.
No, understandable.
Neal, what do you think about the? Now, a lot of people say on Manhattan that they're on it's polar with the coconut note in there. What's your take on that note in Manhattan?
So for me, I don't get coconut. I can see that for me, what it does is it adds like a creaminess to. It's more of a textural thing for me, for my nose. Even though like it is said like the third highest voted note of the people that have voted on it. For me, I don't feel it's that prominent. But to be honest, like a lot of this in the middle here, these ones here, you don't really smell them either. They're kind of just there in the background, adding to the overall structure of the fragrance. It's predominantly I get tobacco, vanilla, the cinnamon, not so much the clove. I mean, it's there. Like clove is more kind of sharp as a fragrance note.
I think it's also going to play with the tobacco. Like I just, as someone who at a certain time in my life smoked clove cigarettes all the time, like I associate both of those together.
And it makes sense maybe also because tobacco's a constructed note, right?
Right.
It's not just a raw material that people are putting in here. Maybe
right.
I mean, hopefully, like you might be able to enlighten people a little more about what exactly tobacco is typically made out of, as far as the ingredients that people put into it. But it's not really something that I know of as being its own thing. So
that's interesting. I wasn't aware that it wasn't like a natural, because it's a plant. I would have just thought.
Yeah, because I think
maybe perhaps like the fresh tobacco versus.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Health concerns.
Yeah.
I had the opportunity of getting some tobacco absolute in a, I think 1% or 10% concentration from Michael Salazar. And it really is tobacco. It literally is. And so I could only imagine it being an irritant to where people would want to lessen the concentration of tobacco in the actual fragrance or try to reconstruct it as an accord with other materials.
That makes sense.
Let's see this one. I have not had this one.
I've wanted to dip my toe in a bunch of the Frank Beauclay's ones. They have one called Cocaine. That I'm intrigued.
That was the first one that popped up when I started to type in Frank Beauclay.
Yeah, they have like the rock and roll ones, and then they have these ones which are all note featurette ones. So they have like tobacco, vanilla, heliotrope, lavender, etc.
I have a positive scent memory to tobacco as far as like a pipe tobacco.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, when I was a kid and my mother used to work at like a nail salon, right next door to the nail salon was a comic book shop. But to get there, I had to go in front of this tobacco store. And the guy who was there, he was always smoking like a tobacco that was like a cherry tobacco scent. And so I associated going to the comic book store, enjoying myself, to that scent. So like when I first got things like what was the clone, kind of the clone of Pure Havana, Insurrection Wild. Yep. It is like I kind of associated like that with the smell. I was like, oh, this, and then very little bit of Naxos when I first got it. I was like, oh, this kind of reminds me a little bit about it, but that quickly, like as I started smelling Naxos, I kind of didn't want to smell Naxos anymore because Naxos was just like a lavender bomb basically at some point to me once I started to like really smell it. So, but catch up with the chat a little bit. Yes, some use, but not everybody. Let's see, this one doesn't. Yeah. We got here Tobacco. Okay,
That
Cuban
sounds
cigars.
cool.
Yeah.
I remember you. I think I remember you telling us about this one before, Joel. It sounds familiar. Vuelta Abajo.
I haven't tried some of like Montebaco has a few now, like tobacco kind of. I didn't get to try any of the new ones of theirs yet, so I'd be interested to try those. And there's also people that do I have Seven Hills,
Algabra.
yeah, they have a few tobacco scents. Hey, it's Ren. Yep, here he is. It's John C.
Hello, John.
What's up, John?
Welcome.
How's it going, Luis?
He's wearing Veteran Oak. Hey, Luis. How you doing? Or Luis?
Howdy.
Is it Luis or Lewis? Which one is it? Let us know. So that way we can properly say it.
Usually with the U, I just assume it's Luis, but
See what else we got going.
Pipe tobacco. Tonka and Hay Absolutes, heavily used for tobacco accords.
that makes sense.
That makes sense as it's so. The Tonka can be so sweet and so can tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, like both of those even
that
combined
fluffiness.
makes kind of sense when you think about it. Because like even like a roasted kind of Tonka bean could have that kind of aspect to it as well. Narcissism, sweet, immortal, yeah.
Yeah.
Luis,
it's not whatever people prefer. You tell us what your name is.
Yeah.
It's your name.
Your name.
No.
That's what someone whose name constantly gets mispronounced.
That's
that they
someone
get
who's a
used to.
people pleaser. No. You tell us what your name is.
Tell us what your
We'll call
name is.
the
You want to
correct
say your name right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We
That's
respect
why I
people's
went with
names
Joe
here.
Average. If I used my real name, everybody would just butcher it. So I just went with something that people could very easily.
I don't know how you can mess up Ren.
Yeah, well, it's short. It's short for
Yeah.
Renato. So
Yeah.
people go Renato with a D, with a T, and then my last name, forget about it. It's Karate, and people go, it's like with a K, and I'm like, no, it's with a C. And so they butcher it. Just Joe. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe's good. Easy on the jaw.
So today, like we're going to go back to the topic at hand. We're going to go and try out some of Habibi New York's Discovery Set.
Yay.
And actually,
Oh,
Ren's
wrong.
Ren's got them too.
Which
So
one?
Ren can
Which
go
one
along
was
with us.
This is the men's discovery set.
Oh, wow. I have it in blue. I guess I'm not
Ah,
that
I wonder.
special.
So this
Black
is the
looks really
Same.
snazzy.
This is the original set, the one that they have. So they have a 1, 2, 3. They have 6. How many is in that one, Ren? The one you have? It's got 6 as well. Okay, so it has the same amount. But yes, that's what we're going over today. We might as well let's jump right in. Pick out one.
Yes. This is our last house sample set left in the mystery box.
Go ahead and pick one.
Okay, I'll pick. Ooh, this sounds nice. Spiced bergamot and orris.
That's a pretty good one. Nice and easy.
That sounds- You're cheating. You're looking at the paper.
No, I was just reading the names.
I'm joking.
I have nothing to prove here. Everyone knows I have no idea what I'm talking about. That's why I make content about things that I do know what I'm talking about and tangentially related to fragrance.
It's kind of like me.
You guys want to talk about history?
I'm just a girl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get easy is definitely the word.
Yeah. A lot of
Lovely.
this it's nice. Definitely an easy wear. You could dumb reach kind of thing, as
I
the old
get-
thing goes.
I get orris as like a powdered aspect to it, though, not like lipsticky iris smell.
Yeah.
There's the greenness is definitely more rounded in there, almost aquatic, like not cool water per se, but that kind of aquatic aspect where it does feel a bit of a, and perhaps it's just because it's on the paper, it feels like it's of a time.
Like right now?
No, like the 90s.
What do you guys think about that bergamot? I mean, it's in the name. I would think it would be featured prominently. I get the spice. I get the orris. What do you guys think about the bergamot?
I smell something citrusy, but it's not super strong.
Yeah, it's almost like it's just kind of giving a freshness to it. Like if you were to tell me that this has citrus in the name of the fragrance, I'd be like,
It smells like it could be even like just like a men's grooming product in general, like a body wash or like a shower gel, something like that.
Sure, I can definitely see that. Yeah, or like a aftershave. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see if on skin it does anything different.
Like I agree that I didn't really get so much of the citrus note in it. I wish, yeah, like you say, if it's called spiced bergamot and orris, you should probably get a little bit more of the bergamot, a little bit. I mean, unless you just want to call it spiced orris, you know.
I also wouldn't be happy paying $100 for this, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those ones where it's like I feel like you could get something very much in similar kind of scent profile,
yeah,
for a more reasonable price, almost like where you're talking about with blue fragrance DNA.
Yeah.
But I would say if like you were shopping for someone and you just wanted to give a gift that was going to be likable, that might not be a bad choice.
Yeah, I mean, if you get them relatively cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Mass pleasing, then I'm hearing.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think
the Lana Weed Alone thing is a bit of a stretch. That comparison that people are making.
I think so too.
I need more cardamom for it to be Lana Weed Alone. Not bad.
Good start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this one, the gentleman's thing, Eau de Toilette, is probably the closest thing to it.
Right, which is also a fragrance of a certain time. That time, the 90s.
I agreed as a fun name for a brand. That's one of my nicknames for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Habibi?
Yes.
Yes.
I met the owners at Scent Explorer back in 2003, and yeah, they're a husband and wife couple that started up the brand, and they just kind of like wanted to share their love for fragrances themselves to everybody. So that's where the name Habibi came from. So
that's sweet.
I do like you can buy this brand on Amazon Prime.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yes. Yes.
I was not aware of that.
Full price, yeah, of course.
They're discounted right now. Like I think there's a white Moroccan leather for like $100, and it's from the brand. So
Amazon does have deals with some brands, like Mugler. They have some kind of deal where whenever Amazon runs a sale on fragrances, they're always discounted. Like Lancôme too, I've noticed.
Because it's like them and Michael Malone. Michael Malone you can also purchase on Amazon, and that's another.
Well, it's basically a clone brand anyway.
How dare? No.
Just
maybe
joking.
Well, they're going into TJ Maxx's and Marshalls, right? Is that what Ash was mentioning not that long ago? That his, at least the ones that he's doing or did, is going to be appearing in that area. And so, I mean, you can find some steals for $20. You know, the Michael Maloles, if they end up in those rack stores.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I'll say one thing. If the rack stores and the the Rosses and all those places like that start selling Michael Maloles and all these kind of designers esques. Yeah, I just saw it too. 127.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
From
and that's right. 135 is like retail, right? For these?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which that's great pricing. Like,
yeah, because you can get it once. I don't know how easily they're being found on like discounters, but I mean,
and the Amazon stuff runs with a sale because Cashmere Oud was $100 the other day, and it's now 127 or whatever it is. So
Cashmere Ouds are definitely worth $100.
Yeah,
in my book.
White Moroccan leather looks like something I'd be interested in as well. There's more spice on skin.
Yeah, I noticed that too with the, but still not the citrus. Still lacking the citrus.
It's an aromatic, spicy fragrance.
Yeah. Like if you got it for $60, that's cool. Which one you got?
Oh, yeah.
What is that one?
Oh, okay.
Sahara Rose.
Yep.
No one likes rose here, so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a Rose fan. I'll throw
I
that
am as well.
I'm a big.
We are both Rose fans.
This is a Rose household.
Yes,
so,
they're big Rose fans.
Ooh, I got it in my mouth.
Little more than you need.
Delicious.
Mm.
It's very pretty. Very like robust rose.
Yeah. Ooh. With
You
almost
like
like a little underlying kind of sweetness, like a strawberry sort of thing.
Airy is what I would put on this one. It's a rose that's airy. I don't get that lipsticky, makeup-y bag vibe with this rose. Kind of straight down the middle, not too heavy. Did they use rose?
It's definitely rose for rose.
Yeah.
Oh, Christian Parmesano did this. Oh, there's some raspberry in
Ooh,
it.
raspberry, Sean.
That's the sweetness.
All those fruits.
Remember when
Yeah,
I said
nectarine.
strawberry and you gave me the sound?
Did I make that audibly?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't mean to.
You can disagree with me. That's fine. But apparently I'm right. First time.
We got
First
it on
time.
We got it on record.
Oh my goodness.
It smells very nice on you. It doesn't smell as fruity on you, I will say, as the strip.
Is it more floral? Off of
Yes, it's actually less airy too on skin, I think, for as Joe was pointing out, it kind of that airiness. I think on skin it's a little bit more grounded.
I mean, this is a pretty good deal. Look at this with some Canadian
Yeah, not
websites. You
bad.
get it for $58 US. That's a pretty damn good deal. Like if I could get some of these fragrance for $58, I'd probably buy them.
What's the tariff though? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
The
I
tariff's
just
gonna
gotta go and spend the money to visit my sister, and then it's fine.
There you go.
Or visit Joel up there either. One of the two.
Hey, on this rose one, guys, do you feel or do you pick up that agarwood in the background, kind of anchoring it down, giving it some more body so that it's more of a fragrance instead of maybe a rose aerosol kind of thing?
I was thinking about the oud while we were looking at this note breakdown. To me, like, it's not like on my skin, at least, the oud isn't like super like pronounced, but I do like, I can smell there's some type of wood, you know?
There's a bit of a tang on the strip, that oudy kind of tang, you know, that sourness almost, a tinge that I kind of pick up. So
It might just be my skin.
I mean,
Smell it again.
yeah, you can kind of get it there at the end a little bit. Definitely not that it's like a like in first smelling this, I wouldn't immediately go like, oh, this is a rose oud fragrance. I would go, oh, this is a rose fragrance.
Yeah.
I do think
I like it, though.
the violet getting a -1 vote is pretty interesting.
It's funny.
Yeah. That can also kind of get lost in a fragrance like this is the thing. So I understand that, like where violet is oftentimes that little bit of like kind of freshness, the purple aspect to it, you know?
Yeah, and like how often is it that some of these notes are just kind of structural and, you know?
A lot of notes. I mean,
Yeah.
Open Lake
like
would definitely tell
truly.
you that a lot of this is just structural stuff, for sure. So what are we going to next?
Alrighty. Next one up is Woody Lavender. The names are very straightforward in this collection.
Yeah, because I mean, this is like their first stuff, so they kept it pretty straightforward.
I will say Openleak would really like these samples. The sprayers are really good.
Yeah, nice sprayers. I like this one.
Instantaneously in the air, yeah.
This reminds me of something that you would wear. And I don't mean that in the way that I mean that, like, you know, when it's, you know.
This reminds me of something you would wear. Derogatory.
No, I don't mean
No, you're saying, yeah, because this smells like a Ralph Lauren fragrance. Better, but it
it's
I
nice.
kind of like this a lot, actually.
I do like this one a lot too. This is one of my
I love lavender. Like we know
too.
this. So this is,
but there's more going on. There's more going on to
There
this
is.
one than just the lavender, for sure. With this
there is definitely, and the reason why I jumped to like a Ralph Lauren fragrance, like it's kind of like if Ralph released another like quote unquote purple label, not to say the scent is the same, but the same idea where it's like the highest end part of the house. Like what would a niche Ralph Lauren fragrance or Lauren fragrance
Something
smell
like
like?
this?
And it would smell like this.
I'm gonna scroll down to see if it says, if people say it
See if
smells like
someone compared it.
I wouldn't be surprised if you get like a YSL or something. Really?
This, they said Upper East. This is one of the Michael.
Is that his
Malone-
YSL clone?
Is Upper East the one? Let's see.
One of them is a clone of. It's not a clone, but it definitely smells very similar to some of the blue fragrances.
People say it smells like Eros.
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Morning Chess?
I guess. Kind of.
Morning Chess was inspired by Aventus.
Yes.
Morning Chess was inspired by Aventus?
Yep.
No, Morning Chess was inspired by the guy going on vacation to the cabin where his uncle and him would play morning chess openly.
And spray
It just so
20
happens that it's
Aventus each and just
Yeah.
wallow in that cloud of Aventus.
yes, that's exactly what it was.
What?
Morning Chess, the fragrance
That's
is
the lore?
literally what it says on the brief on the website is it's basically talking about I think it was either the perfumer or the creative director was talking about how they would go on vacation to a cabin with a grandfather or an uncle or something, and this reminded them of the experience of playing chess in the morning with them.
Interesting.
Of course, you know. That's when
I heard they
Creed
dug that up
made
recently. Yes.
Who made those fragrances back then?
Mhm.
Oh,
But yeah,
Okay.
so overall about the fragrance itself, like, do you get any of the pear?
I didn't really necessarily smell that in the opening. That's a lot of notes.
Yes, there's a lot of notes.
Like
These
it
are really-
smells
Are we looking
it
at Roja
smells very
fragrance right now?
layered.
The
Like-
smoke makes sense.
There
is a smokiness, a darkness to the undertone, definitely.
I don't feel too, like, when I've smelled this, I didn't feel that the smokiness was like overpowering, that I would have put it at like number one. I think it was kind of further back where it played well with everything.
I think the suede actually should go up a bit. I get more of that leathery facet to it a bit.
Mhm.
Try it on skin.
Try it on skin and see.
Yeah, I was really surprised by
Ooh.
just that number of notes they have listed.
For sure.
Openly
Brewing,
says
very note.
all can give leather.
It might be that too.
Yeah.
Because there's also a greenness to it.
I smell that much more on your skin than on the paper.
It was kind of like makes me think because Ciparol also could be made into like an oud accord as well. So
Yes. No,
I'm
this
kinda
is a
like-
really well done fresh fragrance that's interesting. It's that interest. It's like again, this is like in that vein of like, this is what YSL Y Elixir should have smelled like. Like taking that risk. If you're going to say oud is in your fragrance, make it smell of funky. Like make it smell a little bit like there's something there.
Mhm. I
Yeah,
actually
no,
like
quite
when I
right.
smelled Elixir at the store, I actually didn't like it. There's the difference between like not thinking it's something I'm going to buy, and then there's that I don't like this type of like fragrance. I actually did not like this compared to the other ones. Like I was like, I don't even know why everybody would want this, let alone.
Do you think maybe they slapped on Elixir prematurely just because there's this Elixir train going on in the community?
Oh, they definitely probably just wanted to get on the hype train of Elixir. Needed
It's
to
like
have
that on
their-
the ladies' side of fragrances, like in the past year or two as well, where there's just elixirs for everything have come out. So, just a big trend,
Yeah.
maybe.
Y Parfum was the only one that was of interest to me, and they discontinued that version of YSL Y Parfum. It's a completely different fragrance now.
The one with where the Y is blacked out.
Yes.
Yeah.
They switched it completely to now it's just like, because I got a sample of the new formulation and was like, let's see. It's just like, it feels like EDP reined in a bit. That's what it smelled like. And I was like, okay, it's just like a clary sage fragrance now. But yeah, I think that one, that's what something I'm like, if I'm going to get a freshie from a brand like this, I would go for this over the spiced bergamot one.
Yeah, more interesting in my opinion
Yeah.
too.
And like Joel said, you could probably find this for, if you're up in Canada, $60. That sounds worth it.
Bye, Joel. Take care.
See you, Joel.
Joel.
Have a good day at work.
See you, Joel.
So that one was called Woody Lavender.
Yep. Woody
Yes.
Lavender.
Just don't happen to have that one in my box.
Okay. Shop app has.
Is Woody
men's
Lavender the one that got
discovery
discontinued?
set.
I'm going to check one moment.
$35.
Because I recall
discovery
going
set.
like, man, the one that I like the most doesn't, that sounds good, doesn't actually exist.
Well, Brian Johnson, maybe this box will end up at your house next, and you could try it. So maybe you won't have to be tempted.
Maybe. You never know.
True.
I mean, you're one of the few American local viewers we have.
There's a small pool of winners at the moment.
Yes.
Well, everyone who's joined us right now is a winner, in my opinion.
And we're winners. We're winners too for having them here.
Yep.
It looks like this one still is being offered by the house.
Okay.
Jinx.
Next one is called Embrace. Embrace.
There it is. Embrace. Yeah.
I like that name. I'm assuming it'll be something cozy.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Openly cheering from the sidelines. Well, y'all, everyone in the audience who joins us week after week, like that makes this special. It makes it a group experience. So I'm glad we can kind of have a way to tangibly share something.
Yeah.
I will also point out that Oafenleak actively has a video series on his channel called Sorting Out Samples, where he references having so many samples that he has forgotten that he has them.
Yes.
Do you need a box still?
Yes. Do you need a box open? This guy, he's got quite a few samples himself too.
Just a tad.
Just a tad. Just a tad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have, let's see here, samples. I separate them out. I have samples, and then I have decants. And the decants I have listed in a nice tidy little list. I have them all listed in Parfumo too, so people can see. And I just finished inventorying them, whatever that word is. Over 3,000 little bottles of smelly water. And I've got to.
You know what? Kudos to you to have that background with that many bottles just kicking around that you're just like, no, we're gonna go classy and just keep up this. We don't need to do the full bottle thing.
No, and that's another thing about Joey's decants. That was my whole premise: is don't go and buy the full bottle when you can just sample it, get samples. And the thing is that most other decanter sites, they have a lot of the hyped up ones, but they really don't have any of the lesser ones or ones that nobody really pays attention to. And so, I'll have Choco Musk up there. It's in my collection. I'm just going to sell it. Choco Musk, and some others. And people are like, I can't believe you would sell that. I'm like, why not? It's in my collection. I want to share it with you guys out there and make it available. So that's what I do. That's what I try to tell people. Joe A's decants, buy some so that you don't have to buy the whole bottle. You don't want to spend even, I'm listening to these bottles, $100, right? Those are now starting, what used to be a lot of money is now, that's the lower range of these 100 ml bottles. I mean, Y Elixir came out and it was what, $183 for a
60 ml.
Yeah. 60 ml, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I try to tell people. Say, hey, don't buy the whole bottle. Let Joey do that, and you guys can reap the benefits without spending that kind of money.
Yeah,
that's wonderful. I love sampling too. That's sampling and ordering decants is a big part of how I experience the hobby while not having to, allocate a lot of money toward it. Yeah, this one's nice. I like.
So what are you getting from Embrace?
I get ginger. Is there ginger in this? Like ginger and pepper?
I get patchouli, some greenness, and like white florals.
Let's see.
The patchouli, I definitely am picking up a bit. Maybe the basil.
Is there oud in it?
Yes, some agar wood. No ginger, but maybe like the lemon zest note is kind of that sharp kind of.
It's very pretty.
You also got black currant, so you get in that like both of these, right? You got lemon zest and like black currant give you that
a bit of tanginess,
kind of tang. Yeah,
that's lovely. Try it on your skin.
This is one of the more popular ones too, from the first set.
I don't like it on my skin, but that's my skin's fault.
Well, yeah, it's a lot like tangier and sharper.
The basil kicks up really a lot on my skin.
It's not mixing well.
Getting to a point. It's like savory. It smells like a dipping sauce.
I was thinking too, like it reminded me of like a restaurant, like
it's like a chimichurri.
Some kind of like chutney, like
it's kind of chimichurri-esque.
That's funny.
It's that this is, I think, the type of green notes that Austin always goes like, green notes.
Yeah, green notes,
Because I love patchouli, and basil, like I'm definitely getting the basil, but it's gotten to the point where it's that basil that's it's overstayed its welcome. It's now basil that smells like food basil
It's a
instead
seasoning.
of the kind of lift.
Aromatic.
Isn't
Mhm.
it so funny how different fragrances can be on paper or on fabric compared to on your skin? That's
For
one of
sure.
the things I love most about it.
I feel like my skin ruins a lot of fragrances that I like.
No, I wouldn't say that. Here, do you want to wipe it off?
No, it's not
Oh.
that. It's not like it's not a scrubber, but it's
Okay.
just like I would not want to purchase this because that.
Yeah, because
Fair
of that
enough.
aspect.
Hmm. Yeah.
All
But
right,
it's in line with, I think, like kind of that freshy DNA. Again, it doesn't smell like this, but it's like that niche, classy freshy, the Renaissance, that kind of lineage, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, we
Some
got
people
two
think-
more.
2 more.
Mhm.
What we got?
Some people think what?
That embrace smells a little like Colonise, Niche Anise Colonise. I guess from the saffron, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they're picking up.
Saffron colonies?
Hmm.
I
Is
mean, it is like a cologne is what it's going for. It's that. But doesn't saffron colonies have a very leathery facet to it? I've never smelled it personally.
Yeah, I haven't tried that one either.
Yeah, it is leathery because it's like saffron based.
I realize what it is. So patchouli, for me, sometimes patchouli gives me mole vibes because of chocolatey, spicy nature to it.
Okay, yeah. And that's what.
It's green enchilada sauce.
So, do you feel like Amen? Is that
No.
No. Okay.
No. That's chocolate cake.
More fluffy.
Yeah. No, there are certain like it's one of those things where like Brutus, like that I've given you, that doesn't go into that like chocolatey aspect to it. This to me kind of like this smells like Mexican food. Good Mexican food,
But still Mexican food.
but still Mexican food.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
What's our next
All
one?
right. Mr. Joe, do you have either white Moroccan leather or sage and citrus oud?
I have that last one, sage and citrus
Okay.
oud.
Let's do that one next.
Brian's probably also correct. I haven't eaten since a while.
Yeah. We'll work on that after the show. I got something up my sleeve.
Oh.
It's not that exciting.
Oh.
Okay.
Mexican food.
Don't get too excited.
He
So I'll
was
just
going.
go get
I think he was going for a mole.
That's also an option.
Sage and citrus oud, right?
Pinkies up.
Almost like some sandalwood in the background. I don't know if I'm off with that or not.
You're not wrong. There's that waxiness that sometimes you can get with sandalwood when it's not the creamy kind. It's kind of the waxy nature to it. Like how Danae has that waxiness,
Okay.
that woody waxiness. Definitely more texture. Doesn't smell like that, but
Yeah.
I wonder what type of citrus it's supposed to be.
I'm just going to spray it on my arm again.
This one also, it reminds me of like a nice, like a high-end men's grooming product, like a body wash, a scrub, aftershave.
Mole. Sorry, no, I
He smelled mole in his arm
Mhm.
from the other one.
Maybe a
Like I'm
shaving
imagining some kind of like a beachside
Mhm.
kind of like resort, and then this is what they'd have in the bathroom. That's nice.
Yeah.
Probably make a
Bit,
really good like
um,
room candle, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes. There is I think it's orange.
Mm.
Because I'm getting a similar vibe. There's a bit of a relation, like a sweet orangey vibe that I get with a Toomey Kinetic, the red bottle
Okay.
one.
Oh, there is oranges and lemons.
Oranges and lemon.
Wormwood.
This is a nice one.
Do you get like any? So the wormwood usually they say like a little bit licorice.
There's an herbaceous nature to it in that respect.
Yeah, I get like it's like herby, a little spicy, but not in an edible way like the last
sweet,
one felt.
Sweet herbiness, like an anise kind of anise sort of note.
That's cool. Let me smell it on your skin, sweetie.
That's a nice one.
Another one too.
Yep, I think this one's my favorite next to the rose one so far.
Mm.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Joe?
I like that one. It has those elements in it. I'm getting this idea. I get the shaving cream idea as well in the smell of that. I get this. I know it's not listed on the notes there, but this something like or familiar with like sandalwood in the background of it. It kind of anchors it and doesn't let it go away from you. It kind of collects it all together. I see that there's some lavender, or one person said lavender and geranium in there, kind of giving that maybe barbershop-y kind of vibe, but it's not strong. It is not strong. That wormwood and that cumin is forefront.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if one of the things that they have like unlisted is some sort of amberwood, because again, that vibe I'm getting of the Toomey Kinetic, they are much more upfront with it. They're like amberwood in the base, and it's like this is. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a wee bit of sandalwood, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like the cedar, because the oud aspect, no, like it's not.
Yeah, personally, I don't get like much of an oud vibe, but that happens sometimes with wood notes.
I get oud in the sense of like Tom Ford oud wood, where it's like it's westernized oud, if anything.
It's probably cypriol. And I mean, cedar itself is a constructed note too. It's not like a raw ingredient either. So,
but a really delightful sweetness, and the cumin being massive, I'm not getting body odor.
Sometimes cumin
vibes.
puts me off, so this one, that's definitely one that I can tolerate.
That's very good.
Yeah, sometimes I'll go into the back of the kitchen and I'll be like, man, it smells like a gym locker in here. What are you guys doing? And it's like, oh, you guys cooking with a lot of cumin today, huh?
I'm thankful I used to work as a prep cook at it was a Creole restaurant, and thankfully I never had to work somewhere where I was working with raw cumin, because I don't know what it is, but the spices, especially when they're cooking, it makes me like nauseous. Oh, ISOE super. Yeah.
So people are just saying, we got cedar, but it's just a big old dose of ISOE super.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I found out which one is discontinued.
Which
one was
it's
that?
The first one, the spiced bergamot and orris.
Oh, okay.
That one that was a little bit forgettable. The one that smells like Lanolin de Lome.
Yeah, not really. But...
Okay.
And the last one.
This one is white Moroccan leather.
This is the one I'm most excited for.
Okay. White Moroccan leather.
Again, nice sprayers on these.
I'm usually not crazy about leather scents.
Well, this doesn't smell like leather in any capacity. Let me try it on skin. It smells like a sweet designer.
It makes me feel more like soft suede than leather.
I'm hoping that I need suede as like a texture.
What does the note say?
No, yeah.
Oh.
I'm not 100% sure that this particular one made it through the transition, because I think it doesn't smell anything like what people describe it as to me. Like when I smelled it originally, and I was like, I don't actually think I don't know. Like maybe it's spoiled or something like that.
So I've never seen the notes. This smells like
because I'm going to pull it up here.
Citrus.
Do you get
maybe
any
like
of this?
No.
Yeah.
Like kind of amber woody, like maybe a little powdery, but that's it to me. It smells kind of like a little boring.
Yeah, this is one that there might be something about the yeah, see?
The note breakdown makes it look really cool though. But yeah, not my cup of tea.
The notes make sense because I'm getting a lot of citrus off of this, but
on your skin?
Yeah.
Which is funny because here it's like the one they smell least.
Yeah.
Only one person upvoted the citrus, while 8 people upvoted the amber and the orris.
I mean, my nose is getting a little bit like fiery, so amberwood molecules makes total sense. Pepper, maybe. I do think it's funny that white pepper versus black pepper. It's like, okay. I don't know how much of it.
Like in cooking, I prefer black pepper over white pepper.
Right.
Because white pepper has a distinctive flavor to me that I don't like. But the reason why in a lot of cooking you use white pepper is because then you don't
want to mess up the dish color. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to have those black specks in your nice creamy white sauce that you're trying to make. So they use the white pepper to add the pepperiness but without having the specks. But for me, I just don't care about the specks because I want the actual flavor that I want, which is not white pepper. But
this is fine. But again, this smells like something that you should be purchasing for around $25. Like, if that, like, even in a sense of like you're at a local shop that is just selling like their fragrances and it's almost like just essential oils mixed up together. Like, I don't know how much.
Damn, babe.
I'm not trying to be mean. That's not what it is.
No, I know you're not.
Functionally, it does not smell bad,
I'm
but it's
joking.
also not doing anything. I do not get transported to Morocco. I do not have any sort of leather nuance. Like,
that's why I think that the sample itself has gone bad, because I too didn't get anything of what the note breakdown was saying. I was thinking to myself, like, this can't be the fragrance. That's what I thought, because it's like, and I saw lots of people talk positively about this, and I did try this once at the Scent Explorer 2023, but I don't remember it per se. The only one I remember is the Urban Oud, because I bought that one from them at the time.
Yeah, like if I get my nose really in there, I think I can smell that kind of sweet amber nature to it. I would be very kind, openly. I've reviewed fragrances that I regret purchasing, and I've never taken them to task. I have always been professional about the way that I present it. In the same way with this, because the thing is, like, I like a few things from the house already. To the woody lavender and then the citrus oud. This thing, I think I also got my hopes up, is the problem.
Yeah, because of the cool name.
But yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, if Lone Star Memories is my benchmark for leather fragrances, which I think it is, this is not approaching that in any capacity.
Fair enough. White pepper's fermented. That's interesting. I never knew that.
Oh, I can be brutally honest. But you can do brutal honesty. You can critique in a compassionate way and literally have constructive criticism, because most of the time when people go like, I'm good at taking constructive criticism, they're lying. And then when the person says, well, I'm really good at giving constructive criticism, no, you're an ass.
It's different. You're just being a jerk.
It's like I do the compliment sandwich. This was good. This sucked. This was good. That's if you have a strategy. If you have a strategy for giving out compliments, it's like don't bother. Yeah. Yeah.
This was fun. I'm glad we finally cracked into Habibi. And we have one more, the Oud collection. That one I'm especially looking forward to trying. It'll be our next mystery box episode.
Yeah. Do you have that one, Joe?
The Oud Discovery Kit.
Perfect.
Nice.
You'll have to join us again.
Yeah, maybe you can join us for that one too.
Out of these that we've tested, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, I believe, 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
What would you rank? I mean, what would your most favorite, least favorite? Where would you put them at?
I think, for me personally, if we're just gonna go top 3, it's a toughie, but I think I would go. Hold on, not Mole. You know, and again, I think that this might be saying something that I have a problem, but it might be Sahara Rose as number 1, with Sage Citrus, Oud, and Woody Lavender kind of back and forth. I think those could challenge for 2 to 3 depending on the mood. I think that you would get more legs out of Sage Citrus and Oud. I think Woody Lavender comes off as one that is a bit more like designer-esque, where it's kind of, it's what is popular now, that sort of blue woody fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But a little bit different, a little bit edgy, has a little bit of the funkiness. What about you?
I agree. Those 3 were my favorites of the set.
Mm-hmm. I think the idea of Embrace would be something that I like.
I like the name. Sweet name.
It just smells like Mexican food to me.
It's funny, babe.
It kind of Embrace kind of fell flat for me as well when I tried it. Again,
what about you, Joe?
I would reverse it.
Okay.
In the heat of Southwest Florida here, that rose I feel would be powerful, and when you get out into the humidity, it would almost be maybe a little too much. I would actually go with the Citrus Oud. The Citrus Oud was great. I do have a bottle of the spiced bergamot and orris, but interestingly, the test strip, it's almost like gone. So I think it might go quick. I don't know if your sample on your test strip is still...
Even on my hand, it's kind of, it's definitely mellowed out to where it is just sort of a, it's kind of there still, but it is definitely
very light fragrance.
Falling
and
off.
sometimes
falling off.
It has a bit.
Yeah. So yeah, I would do sage, and then I of course love the rose there, but for me to pull that one off, it would be evening. I would be evening, and in the cooler days in Florida. It's not cool weeks over here. It's cooler days. That's it.
Days, yeah. They pop up here and there.
Yeah.
Yep. I was gonna say it'll be 50 degrees tomorrow because we live in a state where it's just 20 to 30 degree differences every single day, it seems. So tornadoes, it's great.
We had a tornado. Well, never mind, because it was on national news.
Don't dox us.
Don't dox us. Well, we're coming into.
I won't say which city, but it was close by, and it went down the freeway. The tornado literally went down the highway.
Oh.
Did it use its blinker?
We don't know. We were sitting in the bathroom.
Yeah.
We were hiding.
Well, Definitely not Floridian Tornado because it'd have his left blinker on all the time.
Oh,
It was-
yeah, even when he's turning right.
it
I was
was-
going to say, Neal, you know better. No one uses a blinker in this state. The rumors are as bad as you've heard.
Yeah.
oh
In
my
New York
God.
too, in Manhattan, they don't use their blinker either. Most people, but
They
they're
don't
also
got time for that.
Yeah,
No, they use the finger, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they just go to the window.
sometimes. But also they're not going fast enough to really hit anybody either. So
No.
you're only going like 30 miles an hour.
Joe Offenleek has a question for you. He said,
Oh, yeah.
can you share some of your favorite perfumers?
Good question.
Absolutely. Albert Marius, of course. I mean, how can you not have Albert Marius, the GOAT? He's just phenomenal. He's got his hand in a lot of things. I do personally love almost everything that John Stevens produces. It does not matter who it is with. Atrium Fragrance has a couple of theirs is John Stevens, and they did Mr. Elegance. And I kid you not, guys, I almost teared up. When I smelled this very rich, very nostalgic Fougere barbershop scent. And it was an emotional response, unlike anything else. I had to do a 3-page review to do it justice. John Stevens.
I think that might have been a little bit of a connectional thing, because here you are, you've been with School of Scent for quite a long time, in Omar's chat for quite a long time, and finally getting something that really resonated with you. You were like, he did it. He made something I really like.
Absolutely, without question. I mean, enough to buy a bottle for my father, enough to buy a bottle for my father-in-law. Yeah, absolutely. It's just absolutely incredible. So, John Stevens, Albert Marius. I actually bumped into who's that young guy? Gosh, curly hair. Goodness gracious. Julian Rascanet, that rascal.
It's one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
he was there at Scent Explore, just the last year at Scent Explore.
He was there last year. We bumped into him.
Yeah.
I tried to be cool, Joe Average, trying to be Joe Cool. And of course, my wife was like, "Oh my gosh, you know who this is? Why don't you talk to him?" I'm like, "Leave him alone. He's just trying to." And then he goes, "No, I'll talk." And he tells me his whole story about how he got into fragrances and how he feels like he does not feel like he's capable of being able to pass on his knowledge, which is a huge surprise. Young guy, very knowledgeable, very successful, does not feel like he can pass it on. So, me being a dad, I talked to him a little bit and I said, "Hey, don't think like that. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised on who you can affect. I mean, look at the people here in this room. They know you. They love your work. They'll find a young guy, just like how you were when you trained. Oh gosh, I can't remember the guy's name. All of a sudden it escaped me. He trained under someone. It gave him the reins and now he does it. I said, you'll be surprised. You'll find that somebody might just connect or resonate with you, and you're able to teach and bequeath that knowledge on to the next generation." He's like, "Thanks, Joe." And then, flip me the bird, so get out of here.
Hit the road.
Yeah, get out of here.
I think that's an interesting characteristic of people that are artistic in their medium. A lot of them sometimes struggle. Well, one, there's an aspect of self-esteem there where it's like, I don't think I could do it. And it's like, you can, just stop. But it's that aspect of how do you translate what something, because for many artists, it's like you ask them, what was this decision making behind this choice? A number of them are going to respond to you, "I felt it and I went with it." To explain why, we would have to dive into my entire existence and how certain things and have caused me and conditioned me to perceive and experience things in that way that makes me latch into that particular decision making. So I think that sometimes for the artistic type, they get overwhelmed by the idea of like that isn't an acceptable answer as someone who is a teacher, sometimes I will tell kids, they'll like, why did you do it that way? I'm like, just trying to see what works. They're like, was there thought beyond that? And I go, no. Why are we having this conversation? Go to your next class. Why did I play death metal today while the kids were planning essays? I told them it was to make them more able to focus on the essays, even in a hostile environment. I just wanted to listen to death metal today, so I made them all suffer along with me.
In the same
worked.
vein, yeah. In the same vein, I'd pose that question to you guys. Have some great perfumers that really resonate with you across houses, across companies.
Oh yeah, definitely. For me, I would say the first perfumer that I really learned about when I was getting into the hobby, the first time I really noticed, I was like, hey, this guy's name is popping up on a lot of the fragrances I like, and that was Mr. Olivier Cresp.
Oh yeah.
I love gourmand fragrances. I mean, what can I say? And he's done so many that I love. And then also people who worked with him, I've also noticed, like Honorine Blanc. She's another perfumer whose work I really love. She's done a lot of great work with vanilla, which is my favorite note. Olivier Cresp is who made Angel by Mugler. So he really innovated a lot when it comes to gourmand fragrances. I have just a lot of respect for perfumers in general. It's a really, really neat job that combines, science and art.
I think for me, Rasconnay is one. I just by proxy, like Russian tea as a fragrance to me is almost like perfection.
I love that one too.
And that's one from him. I respect Natalie Laursan's range. She's able to do so many different things without feeling pigeonholed. And oftentimes a number of the fragrances that she constructs seem to be brands that, for the most part, you can tell she's kind of working with a budget that's not like Chanel or Dior, right? Like they're brands that they are of quality, and there's no doubt about that. But like Zadig and Voltaire does not have the same brief as a Chanel fragrance. So I respect that, the ability to utilize that type of creativity while budgeting. And then, I mean, it's probably Quinton Biche. Like, you want to talk about range as well. Like, I mean, come on.
I know people like to say, oh, he's only
false. Yeah.
only this or only that, but yeah, that's not true.
No, those are brands. The reason why every Carolina Herrera smells like Delina is because they're like, hey, can you just make the thing that made so much money?
Do the thing.
Say the line, Quentin. Say the line. All I have to say is the same guy that made JPG Lamal Elixir made Ganymede. The end. Like, I'm sorry. That to me is, if you want to talk about the ability to just, it's like the Bad Brains, where it's like they're all classically trained jazz musicians, but they play punk rock. Like, it's that kind of thing for me, where it's just that's substantial. And then probably Claude Deer.
Oh yes, I love his work as well.
If we're talking about and again, I think it gets passed off sometimes in discussions as like, some people will reference it and try to use it as either a cover up for their lack of ability to smell a certain thing from it, or they're using it as an insult. But Claude Deer's really fantastic at blending fragrances. Like, I don't need to have that isolated, like, I need to smell this part, now this part. I need to be able to pick out every single thing. If it blends, that's kind of, to me, an aspect of it that is just... I kind of like that idea. It's transformative. I know what lemon smells like. I know what vanilla smells like. Now show me how you're going to combine them together and make it something different and unique. That's impressive to me. So
cool.
Agreed.
Oh, Brian's asking about. It is this one, Angel Nova, a Quinton Biche creation.
Yes,
Not
that one is strong.
Not the EDT. Do the EDP.
This one is super strong for a designer. Like it lasts all day on me.
Also, if you've never smelled all of the women's fragrances from Mugler, because I wear pretty much all of them. Like I wear all of her. I've worn Alien. Like I've been itching. I might wear Delina exclusive tomorrow.
Ooh. What are we doing tomorrow?
I'm going to work. Oh, am I not allowed to wear it unless you're around?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I was like, oh, are we doing something after work? But no, that's great. I'm excited for you. Every day is worth celebrating.
Maybe I'll wear something. Maybe this
wear
weekend I'll wear Delina exclusive.
I want to be around to enjoy it. That's the thing. Is that selfish?
No. I mean, it's yours, so.
Well, yeah. I like it. I like it when he wears my fragrances.
That one too, Brian. That's the extra dose for Alien.
Yeah.
Well, this was a lovely get together.
It was. And moving right along, we only got a little bit left, and then, like we said, we're going to be giving away the box. Did you counted how much was in there, right? What was the number?
It was just under 100.
So, yeah.
But it will be over 100 because we have stuff to add.
Yeah, we're gonna add a few things to it, so it won't be false advertisement anymore.
Okay. Yeah. It'll be back over 100 and going to one of you out there in the viewing audience, which right now Brian is leading that.
As far as continental United States.
Yes, because he is like the one viewer we have from the continental United States. And Mitch too. Mitch.
Yeah. Mitch also, though, I think has a Ofen-leaked problem.
Of too many samples?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Mitch, you got how many? What's your sample count, Mitch?
Alrighty. Well, are we ready to close out for the evening?
I think so. Again, thank you for joining us, Ren, Joe A. Average.
Thank you.
Check out his. Let me post up his link here. If you want to take a picture of said link, right here, you could go to his channel and check him out. Subscribe. Check out his dailies. He does a lot of dailies.
I do them daily.
His fragrances. He does them daily.
I do them daily, and it's 1 cent, literally 1 cent a day, and I am not duplicating, and we're going to take it to the end and see if I can even make it to the end, like Neal was saying.
But look, folks, let me just give you a hint. He's never making it to the end because it's not going to stop him. He's going to keep buying fragrances. How many did you buy this year so far?
Is my wife anywhere close to here?
Within earshot?
I won't tell her.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I'm trying to do like collection now. I'm trying to look at collections and say, okay, what do I really want to collect and kind of make them robust? So I just completed Orto Parisi. I have all now 10 of Orto Parisi's collections and of his offerings, and Gutierrez. He does some powerful fragrances, and I am now 13 of 14 in Nazamato. And so Nuda is going to be the one that's going to be forever elusive. I finally
15 now.
Yeah, I was about to say 15 as in like a week or so.
Oh yeah, because he's coming out with the new one where he walked with that hive.
Whatever that.
The beehive thing, yeah.
Yeah, like a beehive kind of thing. Yeah, I'm excited to see what that one is. Of course, honey. I'm just hoping he doesn't use the word elixir. I really hope he doesn't use the word elixir. But yeah,
in my next purchase, I've committed to adding Bergamask to my collection.
There you go.
Because I only have right now. I have Brutus.
Yeah.
And I really love Brutus. So I guess I'm going the complete polar opposite of what Brutus is, where it's like the most like mellow or breezy to like the most
bombastic.
Viridian.
and Megamare.
Viridian?
Or Megamare. Yeah.
How do you
Megamare.
pronounce that one?
Viridian?
No,
Oh, Viridian.
Viridian.
Oh,
Viridian. Green. I felt
Yeah.
that was kind of mild too. I don't know about.
Yeah, that is.
That one
Viridian.
makes sense.
I mean,
I want to get Risvelium, but I think I need to get a sample and wear it a bit before I commit to that one.
I'll send you some.
Thank you.
Yep.
Brian, I'll send you some Brutus. I'll add that to the list that I'm sending you. That's one that I really like from that house, and that one's cool. I like the storytelling in Order Parisi.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not necessarily worried, even if he was to do something called Elixir. I think knowing him, it would be
taking the piss.
Yeah.
He'd be taking the piss. Yeah, 100%. He would be the one to call it though, literally like the Eau de Parfum Elixir Intense. Like that would be what he would do.
Would it be like the elixir to end all elixirs? Would it be the one that would be mic drop?
Knowing him,
Elixir Straight Intense.
Yeah, like blow up, like the room would just be instantly filled with the fragrance.
That's the problem. Is like when he saw Elixir, he's just like, I already did that. That's everything that I make. Like, what are we doing here?
No, he's more like here, hold my beer. I'll show you what an elixir really is.
Yes. He's like, you are about to commit a crime by wearing this. You will be charged with disturbing the peace.
You're getting called into HR.
Yep.
No. They're gonna arrest you.
I mean, like Austin said, he put 2 sprays of Risvelium on, and people told him that he wasn't even at work. He was not at work, and people told him that is too strong.
On his day off?
Yeah, on his day off.
He just can't win, can he?
No.
See, that's why I'm afraid to send him that Regalian one that I have. Because, like, I noticed it.
Yeah.
That's saying something if I go, this is a lot. Like, I only spray it 3 times. And it's 1, 2 on the back of the neck. That's it. Because if I spray it on my hand and do this, it's like...
You're unconscious.
It's
like
smelling salts. Yeah, I'm knocked out.
On your face.
But,
Well, guys, I definitely appreciate it. This has been fun and
Yes, nice
great
to meet
you guys and do a smell test all around and check out Habibi, because Habibi, there are some good ones there. There's some good ones there, and that price point, all things considered, it isn't too shabby. I mean, it's not too shabby.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
For
now.
niche?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially now. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially now.
Mhm.
It's ridiculous. So.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming by.
Yes, take care. Have a great evening, and we'll see you all next week.
Yeah, next week. Stay tuned. We'll probably be around same time, maybe, or a little earlier. Depends if Austin can join us or not. So
Theoretically, after May 7th.
May 7th, you'll be free.
From doing after school review, I do have to be there the next day at 7 in the morning because I'm covering for someone. But yes, theoretically, I don't have to stay until 6 o'clock every day now.
We'll have more time with Mr. Saga on the show.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, everybody take care. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Yeah.
Have a
All right,
good evening.
All right now.